Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Rooster Teeth Podcast. I'm Gus.
Gavin.
Bruce Greene.
Miles.
Yeah, I won't use cabs. I'll just walk and
cabs
do get me.
Great cabs.
Cabs are, in general, in the world, everywhere, cabs are fucking awful. Okay, let me say something else.
Oh boy.
I got something else to say.
Shit.
All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Hold on. Let me
So-
get to the edge of my seat.
You know, like there's all this fucking bullshit about background checks and like making sure people who are driving are safe people, right?
Yeah, which is important.
It's very important.
Yeah.
That's very important. I've never gotten into an Uber and thought, this guy's fucking crazy.
No.
Every other cab I get into, that guy's fucking crazy.
that's very true.
I got into a cab that one time, remember, when we were still at the Congress office, and the cab driver looked at me in the rearview mirror and told me, I'm going to put the light in you. What the fuck does that mean? An Uber driver has never threatened to put the light in me.
Do you know why? Because if an Uber driver does it, you'll give them 1 out of 5 stars, and they won't get any fucking work anymore.
And the fucking taxi driver was listening to Alex Jones. Like, I tried to get out of there as fast as I could.
Yeah, I've had the most racist taxi drivers.
Absolutely.
I've also had a guy who sounded like he was on the brink of murder. He picked me up in his cab. He had some other guy in the passenger seat.
Whoa, okay.
So I'd sat in the back. He had his friend with him, just like talking him down and trying to keep him calm. And I was like, I wish you weren't picking up fares while you were going through this breakdown. Maybe pull over and deal with this.
That's why they're usually on the side of the road. They deal with their friends.
They accept the fare. They pull over and go, I got this. I can do it.
Keep it together.
But yeah, everywhere you go, then like, so in Austin, they're really bad. I mean, I feel like Austin has one of the worst cab companies
Anytime you go to
anywhere.
like an airport, there's just like that dude outside. There's just like there's like the taxi line, and there's just like some guy comes up to you, he's like, "Hey, I can give you a ride." It's like, no,
Yeah.
I want to go through an app.
Also, then it's like you go to Vegas, and they had the government investigating the taxi companies there for overcharging people. Like they call it tunneling. If you ever go from the Vegas airport to the Strip, if a cab driver takes you onto the freeway, you're getting fucked.
Really?
They call that tunneling. There's no reason that they should ever have to go on the freeway. So anytime I get in a cab at the airport in Vegas, I get in, I say, I'm going to whoever on the Strip, don't get on the fucking freeway.
Do you say just like that?
And then he says, I'm going to put the light in you.
Because like they just want to fucking rip you off as much
I
as
had
they
that
can.
once here. Like I used to take a cab because it was before Uber was around here from Jeff's house when I lived with Jeff all the way to the down south slaughter office.
yeah.
And it'd be like $30 sometimes, like $35, quite a lot of money. And one time the guy was like 60. I was like, hey? And I looked at the meter and it was like $60 or something. I was like, I guess I have to pay it. I don't have any proof that it shouldn't be 60.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Here are the
you
7
know,
other
it's
receipts.
usually like 30. And he was like, oh, it is? And I was like, yeah, like every time. I do this all the time. It's like 30, maybe $35. And he was like, I can do it for 45. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, so what did you do? Like, I didn't look at the meter. At what point did he add?
He saw you on your phone. He was like, plus.
Yeah. And I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to pay you more than like 35. And I paid him 35. And like, I think I tipped him 5 because I was scared.
I was going to say, that's a bold move.
Yeah, I was like-
I'd crumple under pressure in
I was
that.
like, I'm not having it. I'm not paying 60 for that. That's like there and back. Like,
Yeah.
what?
That's the other thing.
And he was just,
Ridiculous.
if I'd never taken that route before, I absolutely would have paid
Right.
60. I would have just thought, oh, it's
That's the other thing I like about the ride sharing perspective is there's no financial transaction between you and someone.
Yeah.
It's all handled via the app and you're done. And when you're done, you get a receipt mailed to you with a fucking map showing
Yeah.
the route
Yeah.
you took.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Australia for RTX Australia, I got on some rides. I was like, I don't think this is right. I got off and I got the receipt and I was like, that guy fucking took me the wrong way.
He was
And
writing his name in the street.
Right, I'd send it to Uber, be like, listen, this is fucked up. I should get refunded. And they'd like, you're right. Here's your refund. Here's your money
Damn.
back for that.
Yeah, I think sometimes they can plot and they can estimate based on where the driver should have gone, and they
Yeah.
refund the difference.
That's what they did. They said,
Yeah, it's
your
cool.
estimated fare should have been
yeah, like
this.
$8. So it's
Right.
like, we'll deduct 7.
Right.
That's great.
Wow.
I mean, it's
Taxis aren't going to do that, so it doesn't matter.
Regardless, I don't want to sound like it's a overwhelming, passionate defense of Uber and Lyft. I still think that they're fucked up, and
Yeah.
they should not have left. They should not have done what they did. So I look forward to whatever company comes
They
along
just-
and fucks them.
yeah, it just
I will say, someone on Twitter pointed something out. Who is this? I can't say this. Shyler Chase.
Nailed it.
The one place I've been to where taxis are actually good, London. Black cabs that actually know where they're going. Not that many cabs.
I'm not sure if it's the same now, but they used to have to memorize London basically.
and
They would
that's-
like scoot around with a book and go everywhere.
And that's the thing that this person tweeted me.
It's like in the
which says,
Sherlock show.
to be a London black cab driver, one is expected to know over 25,000 roads and 50,000 points of interest and pass a test called the knowledge.
That was it.
The
and so
knowledge.
you basically
Wow.
say,
That's awesome. Do you have the knowledge?
like, yeah,
I'm going
I
to put
do.
the knowledge in
I
you.
spent-
I was about to say that. Damn it.
And I've met like cab drivers or black car drivers there who they say like they study for years.
Yeah.
Just trying to learn it all.
Even while they're driving, they'll like try and learn more and expand their knowledge. It's really good, actually.
Yeah.
And you could be like obscure places like East Pembleton Road, you know, the back alley, and they're like, oh, that's good.
And I think it's because like since the roads, since London's such an old city, the roads are smaller. They're not necessarily always straight.
Yeah.
And the traffic gets so bad, they have to know
Yeah.
where you're going and like the best options to get there for depending on traffic.
Well, that's
they
the
might
thing.
actually
Times a
care,
day.
which is
Oh,
what
that's
most taxi
nice.
drivers don't.
Well, there's typically no numbered streets. Like here, or like in New York or somewhere, if you just plonked me on 45th, I could be like, well, I could probably get to second. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I could figure that out.
Yeah, you go up one street, go fuck, not that, and then go the other way. Yeah, figure it out.
If you get plonked on Regent Street, you're not going to know how to get to Trafalgar Square
Yeah.
just by numbers.
You're making up words.
Yeah.
San Antonio's like that. San Antonio doesn't have a fucking grid system. They have old horse trails that they
Yeah.
just paved
There you
over.
go.
Learning how to drive there is
Yeah.
not fun.
The city is like there's just shit buried underneath it, just horse shit buried underneath it.
Drop my laser
I do think the
challenge
numbering system is quite good. It's very handy for
Numbering and then alphabetical streets.
yeah,
Makes sense.
avenues and
The most confusing one to me in Austin. Well, there's a lot of confusing ones in Austin, but
Street.
one of the most
30th and a half.
one of the most ridiculous ones is the names of the north to south roads in downtown Austin.
Okay.
was it like trees or something?
It is the rivers of Texas going from north to south. That's why Red River is closest to 35, and then Rio Grande is all the way west on the other side of Congress.
I see.
So it goes from like in names like all the major rivers of Texas from north to south in the state, going from east to west in the city. Why? Why? You could have gone north to south. It's already confusing. Who the fuck knows where these rivers are? And then why did you change the direction?
I don't know where shit is in Texas. Yeah.
It's like it's already
Fucking
confusing to
tell you
begin
any of
with,
that. Yeah.
and then they just change the direction for no reason.
And doesn't first like is like all the numbers like this, and then first is like that.
No, there's two firsts.
Yeah.
Oh, there is
So there is the first that goes.
the first.
There's that first you're thinking about,
You're
right?
thinking about the second verse.
Where he's saying
And
Cesar Chavez.
there's also other numbered streets down near Old Torf. But those run north to south.
What was about the old office?
Christ.
There's that first that went all the way
It's
down.
like no, I'm talking like off of Old Torf, just east of Lamar, like kind of by where there's that fucking restaurant, Green Pastures, like by there. There's like a 5th Street and a 6th Street there that run north to south instead of east to west.
I always thought it was kind of funny, and this is totally an Austin thing, but apparently that's important now.
I was about to say, how many minutes ago did we say talking about local shit's bullshit? We shouldn't do that.
Congress like starts at the Capitol. If you go down all the way south, it ends at a Walmart. That's just like the funniest thing in the world to me. Like, yeah, if you,
pretty
if you
deep,
go
man, when
all
you
the
think
way
about
down,
it.
like where the old office was, it like ends in a Walmart parking lot.
I always when I
business, man.
when I think of South Congress, I think oh, there's some hip shit down here.
SoCo.
oh, that's
No,
like
all the way.
down, like by the old studio.
Yeah,
okay.
like all the way down.
The other day on the Austin subreddit, someone posted like a picture of a fucking squirrel or something, right? They're like,
This goddamn squirrel.
We're feisty tonight.
they're like, I took this picture at 18th and Congress, and I was like, bullshit. Congress does not go north of the Capitol. And I got so mad I opened up Google Maps. Congress goes north of the Capitol.
Really?
It ends at MLK.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, oh, okay, 18th and Congress.
I thought that was
totally
the whole
exists.
point. Was that it was like at the Capitol.
Right.
Okay,
you would think.
maybe they changed it recently.
I don't know.
Ever since we left downtown, the pita pit.
I got really mad.
I remember when I moved here, I looked at a map because I was like sick of not knowing anything about a new city. I tried to memorize where some stuff was, gave up immediately.
Nah,
I was gonna say,
It's kind of long. It looks long. You know, I'll figure out north and south. That's about as far as I'm going.
35 Mopac.
When I first moved to Austin, it was it was a long time ago, back in my day, before smartphones and shit.
What year?
It was 98. The first year I moved back, I moved into my apartment. Then there was a gas station across the street. It was an Exxon. I went over to the Exxon and I bought a map of Austin. And I taped it up to the wall in my bedroom. And anytime I went somewhere, I would put like a little push pin in it.
oh, nice. I
zero
like
I would,
that.
I would
And
try
then
to I would try to learn because like I had no idea where the fuck I was going.
And then Gus told his front office, "Hey, my AC's not working. If you could fix it, that'd be cool." And the AC dude came in and he just saw this map on the wall with pins everywhere, and went, "What the fuck? Don't look in the freezer. Don't look in the freezer."
Yeah, so I mean, it's funny how how much the world has changed in that amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like now, everyone's got a phone with like literally all the information of the world. All the information humanity has ever existed is in my pocket, and I'm just looking at porn.
Yeah, I'm retweeting a picture of a shitty video game.
It's like, I looked up cat buttholes. That's on
You
there.
remember when encyclopedias were a business?
Right.
Like that was actually a business.
Yeah.
You'd go around and you would sell, and your family could only afford the D encyclopedia. So you just look at Dick's
wants
and
the D.
Denver and Dallas.
and Denver.
Yeah, like that's it. That's all you'd have. But now you can do fucking anything.
they
If
would
only there was some sort of like documentary that had been released that covered this, that'd be pretty neat.
It was there actually.
Oh, almost like Connected that you can watch if you're a Roosty sponsor.
sure.
Well,
Yeah.
plug. I really
I thought you were talking
liked
about Helvetica, but that's fine. Whatever.
It's a good documentary.
It's a good documentary.
But yeah, I think like encyclopedias were really expensive, right?
They were.
It's like there was a volume for every letter,
Yeah.
and some of them I think were even broken up into two, like some of the really big.
Like M or something.
Some of the classics.
Yeah. And if you couldn't buy the whole set at once, you could buy them one book at a time that
Yeah.
you're talking about. And you would start from A and then work your way up.
See, some people-
and
some
hopefully
people
have the
would
whole
pick,
thing.
You'd be
like-
broke by P.
Yeah, they'd pick, or you get like there'd be a new edition out, and they'd be like, "Fuck, now I've got like half the shitty old edition," and then there's all the new ones.
And then when like my family bought our first computer, it must have been like 92 maybe 93, and it had a CD-ROM drive in it. And the computer came with a CD that had like an encyclopedia on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's like $500, and they just give it to you.
Yeah.
And that was like the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
It had like video. Like I remember at the time. God,
Two marmosets fucking.
I'm so old. At the time, I watched.
Ooh, that's an M and F.
I watched a video. It had like a little video clip of John F. Kennedy. It must have been like a 80 by 80 little fucking video
Yeah.
of John F. Kennedy giving the speech about going to the moon, and I was like,
Oh,
Wow.
this is the fucking greatest thing ever.
I thought you were saying getting his head blown off.
Yeah, that should have been there.
That
That was
not in
lower down the
encyclopedia.
page.
But I mean, it was just like so mind blowing to me at the time.
Yeah.
Because up until God,
Back into the
found an
left,
M.
mind blow.
I'm glad we can all laugh about this now. It's a fucking terrible
Look,
tragedy.
man, everything's funny eventually. It just takes perspective and time.
I don't know.
They
The Holocaust never really got there for me. Never really.
more
That...
Give it more time.
Careful,
Hold up
careful.
this pillow and then drop
Hitler
this
is a
pillow.
verb.
They had to
I feel like you
bones
have to
about
laugh or you'll
Kennedy,
go
dog.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's like we've seen such monumental change in such
Yeah.
a quick amount of time. It's gone from like this giant, volume of books that probably weighed
Like a wall of
100
books,
pounds
yeah.
or probably more to like a compact disc to now you don't even have it. It's just out there
I'd love
somewhere
to
and you
see
access it.
Wikipedia printed and see how much space that took up.
That's a horrifying thought.
Wikipedia printed.
I think like librarians used to do that when Wikipedia first came out. They would like
Just print.
print articles.
Okay, apparently there's an art project. Wait,
Oh boy.
no, this is.
I think
No, this is
Wikipedia just
stupid.
released that stat. Like
Yeah.
if you
Well,
printed our
must change
website
every day.
yeah. It's like
I mean, I'm a Wikipedia page. Didn't used to be.
are you?
weird.
Nice, you made it. I'm still a red link.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What didn't yours get removed?
Mine got removed, but someone just recently re-added it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Dude, we can start the Gus Sorola disease.
So, okay, I guess in 2015, someone performed an art project called Print Wikipedia, where they printed 106 of the 7,473 volumes of Wikipedia as it existed at that time. And just doing the 106 volumes,
Wow.
yeah,
Heck.
Oh my
the
god.
table of contents takes up 91 700-page volumes.
Shit. I can't even visualize that. It's too
The
much.
task took 3 years, and the upload process took 24 days, 3 hours, and 18 minutes.
How many trees did it kill? Like, just how many trees is that? That's like 7 trees.
Guys, I just got an email from Lyft. Apparently, I can still get Lyft rides outside of Austin city limits. Guess who lives in Pflugerville by 1 block? Yeah! Local Pflugerville resident,
will they-
Miles Luna.
Guess who lives in Pflugerville? Boo.
Will they take you into Austin then?
Yeah,
no.
but
No, they'll
you
take
can't
me.
get
They'll take
picked
me
up.
1 block south and go. We don't go there anymore. You're on your own.
Don't go there anymore.
It's like an old carriage driver taking something to Dracula's castle. It's just like the horses won't go. Fucking lightning over Congress and Walmart.
Yeah. Dude, all the way, the whole run. Yeah. You're thirsty by the time you get down there. You gotta have a reasonably priced Gatorade.
If you,
Double T, am I right?
there's some stuff that you just shouldn't ever shag on.
Like?
Moon rocks.
Okay, so we got one. Hawaii 2. That's number 2.
The grave of a royal.
The grave of a royal.
Why?
It's disrespectful.
Why,
They're
but
dead, they
why
don't
the
care.
grave of a royal and why not just a grave?
Because a lot of people have died.
That's true.
A lot of royals have died.
Yeah, but not, you could count.
What
it
about the
probably.
grave of a president?
Is he a royal?
Sure. I mean, that's just a politician, though. It's not in their blood.
So it's okay then.
What about
I'm asking you.
What about the grave of a prime minister?
That's fine.
So it has to do with their blood.
I mean, I'm just making.
You want that
just,
pure incest blood?
I mean, you can still.
Pure bread.
Yeah.
I'm sure the teeth are a little fucked up,
Yeah,
but you know they're good.
They've got the certificate. Like they show it's like purebred.
Like, would you be annoyed if someone shagged on your old belongings once you were dead?
No, I
I don't give a fuck. I'm dead.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What if it was on top of your grave?
I hope I
And
don't
you're-
have a grave.
Well, say you die, you get buried because someone was an idiot and didn't read your will properly, and then like your body is being like bounced around.
Don't
like,
care.
It's also being consumed by fucking maggots and shit.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
not care anything about my body once I'm dead.
Okay, so you get cremated, go to the beach. You're not gonna have kids. Your dogs spread your ashes on the beach, right?
Seems legit.
Yeah. They spread it. Some couple comes by, fucks on the beach, and your ash sand gets in her.
Nice.
That's I was about to say that's even better because that
about
was in her
it.
too.
He's getting
Yeah.
laid after he's dead.
That chick had a necrophilia threesome,
That's
All
probably
right,
happened.
yeah.
I'd be down with
actually-
that.
and then she
Yeah.
caught Gus
I need to add this to my will.
and then killed her.
I've got warts for some reason. I'm coming down with a case of genital Gus.
It just burns all the time.
My panties. It's the third pair of panties that's dissolved this week. Oh no!
Award-winning podcast.
Yeah. Think about that.
Oh, God.
Here's one of them right there. It's got gum on it.
Do we get to choose? Do we get to choose which one gets submitted for the award?
mean,
no.
Of all of our podcasts.
I mean, one of those things.
Oh, Kerry.
No, they changed the way it works this year, and you have to pay to enter. So
Oh. Can we not do
I
it?
assume if someone else had always entered us in the past, I assume they're not going to pay to enter us this time.
Kerry, I now realize you were talking about the award with actual chewing gum on it. When you said the phrase gum, I assumed you meant cum with a little Gus ashes mixed in.
Oh,
That's what it'll be from now on. It's got a little grit to it.
Oh, God.
It's like exfoliating
no, that's
soap.
enough. No, that's enough.
All
That's
right.
enough.
So there's like we're at
I-
a crossroads right now, right? Like in the discussion.
Yeah.
I can continue and take it down a much worse route.
Absolutely.
Or I can try to save it
I
and
feel
pull us
like-
out of it.
I want you to take it further.
Yeah.
So
Well, we should vote on
are-
it probably.
Okay. Y'all want to
I don't vote. I'm a piece of shit.
I can't vote. I'm not American.
two.
Are you a spurter or a dribbler?
What did you just ask?
Are you a spurter or a dribbler?
I regret my vote. I regret my vote.
It
Wait.
kind of depends sometimes.
I have a question. Are you talking about sort of like been going at it, like this is good, for a while, and then it's just like,
Right.
oh, does that happen? to
I didn't know
people?
that was a thing.
I've never seen. I've seen it both ways.
When? What?
When you watch porn.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, especially if I'm going out for a long time, it'll.
Yeah. There's sometimes where like you're watching and it's like, man, she's gonna lose an eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that
Like,
pressure.
you put on like a paintball helmet before. That's how
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes where you're like, oh, you like it just like gravity
She went
killed
to
it.
catch it and then it like missed and she had to quickly.
It
like,
must be because they do so many takes and they have to bone so many times that
Yeah.
by the time it's the money shot, he's already done.
Cha-ching.
He's already been like 4 times, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Austin, one of our animators, sent me a Slack. And it was from the first Spider-Man movie when Tobey Maguire's like first figuring out the webbing.
Oh, and it's, like, shooting on
he,
the roof.
And he does it, and it like goes off in the distance, and then it's just a girl just. It's
so-
perfectly cut together.
Everything. It's just so gross.
What come?
The whole process.
Oh yeah.
oh, the
I'm
human body's
amazed.
fucking
Yeah.
disgusting.
Aren't you amazed at the distance you can get out of it though?
Yeah.
Like, it can go further than you can pee.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, what's happening there? Is it like all the muscles just?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's like such a small volume compared.
But like,
comparatively.
why do we evolve this way? Like, doesn't the penis know that you're really close to a vagina when you jizz in it?
But it wants to make
Like,
sure you
you're
get
there.
it real up there.
You're gonna try. It's gonna like blast through
Well, back in like primal times when like it was really sometimes it was aggressive and non-consensual. I'm sure that happened back in caveman days. Don't fucking call me that.
to get as high as possible.
Exactly. It's like there could be some distance there. You really got to go for it and really make sure that it's in there.
Good luck scraping this out, love. Kind of thing.
Good luck scraping this out, love.
I mean, that is a lot of the animal kingdom.
It is.
That
It's just angry sex.
Like a male will come in and scrape out a woman, not a woman, like a female bug or whatever, just to make room
Woman
for
bug. A ladybug.
Very good.
There you go.
We got you.
Yeah, it's awful.
me.
Like the
They're
animal
man
kingdom
ladybugs.
is insanely non-consensual.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
The fucking duck
it-
dick is designed to be like I'm here now.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
can't
I
get
read
out.
about a slug, right? Sometimes,
in the encyclopedia.
yeah, big old S volume, double volume. A slug, there's a type of slug,
and sperm.
can shag the female slug. Sometimes it gets stuck. So what it does, it bites off its own dick, or the female will be like, "You're stuck in me. Let me get this off for you." Then the other slug will just be a female, and it can mate as a female from that point on because its
Really?
dick got stuck up a different
So
slug.
it's gender fluid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of bugs can do that,
cool.
but
I
it's
guess
like,
that's true, yeah.
look at this. Let's get this off, and now I'm a lady.
Isn't it
finds
just
a
like
way.
only penguins or dolphins or something that mate for life? Everything else is just like,
Don't some
there's a
pigs-
hole, I'm gonna fuck it.
Nah, there's a bunch of stuff that mates for life.
Yeah,
guess.
you hear about quite a few animals that do that.
Well, how many of those are like cute stories, and then how many of them are like actual scientific fact?
What are the cute stories?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean though?
But I mean, like, so this is like, oh look, these two dogs are inseparable, and then there's
Yeah,
some
it's
like,
probably not because they love each other. It's probably because the male would like rip the throat out of another male that came close.
fair enough, all right.
Yeah, it's just like that's my kid and eggs. No one else is having them.
Sounds like a breakfast.
I'll have the kid and eggs over easy.
Oh, that's gross. Out of everything we talked about recently, that's where you draw the
That's
line.
where I draw the
Have you ever
line.
thought about, I don't think we ever talked about this on the podcast, but I'm gonna keep talking about sperm. Have you ever thought about? We used to talk
I
about.
know exactly what you're
Yeah.
gonna
Do
ask.
you have another ad read coming up?
I do have another ad read. I was trying to get away from it, but go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Would you like me to make the sound effects for it? 'Cause I know,
Yeah,
I know what you're gonna
No,
ask.
wait. Let me do this first.
Yeah.
Say your disgusting thing, Kerry.
Oh yeah, back to cum.
What's the furthest you've jizzed?
I don't know. I don't count.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't have like a tape measure.
However far my wall is from my bed, I hit that once. I was like, "Whoa!"
Hit a wall.
Yeah.
What?
Wear
So-
the paintball mask.
So think about this. Think about this. What if? So you know how it's like you have sperm inside of semen,
Here
right?
it comes.
Right. So it's like the sperm is swimming around the semen. What if you just had one sperm, but it was the size of all of the semen that normally comes out? So it's kind of like this like tadpole.
Didn't Bernie have this scenario?
I
once
think
where
Bernie
it's like,
did bring this up
like
once.
a
Did he?
slug come out.
Fucking stole it from me, Shawcross.
Yeah. It'd be the grossest thing ever.
But it'd be
It'd be-
scary because it'd move like a fucking face hugger. From
Yeah.
and its one goal was to get inside that vagina.
Yeah.
Like, that's scary.
Oh, she would feel it
Yeah, no, she would. Yeah.
wriggling around.
Yeah, like all the way up.
I mean, the upside is that birth control would be like catching the little bastard and flinging him away.
Yeah. As soon as you're done, you're like, all right, babe, here's your catcher's mitt. Let's do this fucking thing.
Yeah, let me get my goggles.
Now you get to do it to me. What? Anyways, yeah. So I guess Bernie stole it, but that was my joke. All right.
Someone got mad at me.
How's it going?
Did you see? Now that we're on politics, I'm gonna
boy.
pivot the conversation a little bit.
Good man.
Did you see that woman who was on the Maury Povich show a few weeks ago, who looks like Ted Cruz?
Is she the Zodiac killer?
Could you please get a picture up?
I'll see if I can find it. So
That is, I think that is my favorite thing about this election is the Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer joke.
So there was this woman on the Maury Povich show who looks like Ted Cruz, and I guess like it got so popular that some porn company offered to pay her like $10,000 to make like a homemade porn video.
Oh my god.
And
She could do better than 10 grand.
and
well, she looks like Ted Cruz, probably
did.
not.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
She did?
Well, she did it?
yeah, I guess like her and her boyfriend like filmed it with like an iPhone 4.
Yeah.
Oh, there they found it.
Yeah. If I was Ted Cruz's kid, I would not kiss her either.
Interesting.
What do you think the porn was called?
Penetrate Ted.
Oh, that's pretty good. I thought it was going to be cruising for a sploogeon, but that's just me.
Penetrate
I don't make the rules.
There's a reason. Those are professionals who
right.
who
You're
worked
right.
on it.
So she's 10 grand richer now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, good for
Fair
her.
play to her.
She got laid and rich.
Yeah, she could probably afford plastic surgery
So
now.
if her and Ted Cruz had a baby, what would it look like?
Look at It would just be normal Ted Cruz, but scaled down, like Command T in Photoshop, and just like tiny.
Or Donald Trump would come out somehow.
No, you know the baby in that game where like you're a baby against the dad.
Yeah, Daddy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Daddy's. What the fuck is that game called?
Little Daddy.
Someone's
baby.
gonna tweet it at us in 30 seconds. It'll be fine.
You look at that baby. He's like,
Yeah, I was like wide-eyed. I'll wear the batteries.
I'll eat the pills. I'll eat the pills.
batteries.
Give me that bleach. I look like Ted Cruz.
Yeah, so that was like the weird thing.
That was.
I don't want to think about that thing anymore. But it was just a weird thing that
Have
happened.
you watched the video?
Yeah.
How far did you shoot?
Like, I had to like skim. I had to skim through it. I have a hole in my wall now.
That's definitely a video you dribble about. Like that's not. You're not setting any records.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Come on. Yeah, you're better than that. Why do you want to see that?
Well, there's the fascination.
Yeah.
If there's
I don't know what to say.
If there's a video of an ugly chick fucking in space, I'd watch it because she's fucking in space.
Thank you, Jesse Nelson. The name of the game is Who's Your Daddy?
Who's your daddy?
There you go.
Ted Cruz.
No.